Hello, this is Kevin and Vic here, and welcome to our YouTube channel, um, Kevin Stoda. I hope you uh, comment and get involved in what we're talking about. We're getting ready to talk about similarities and differences between Palawan, Philippines, and Bali in Indonesia. We're right now in Bali, Indonesia, in Medway Bay Retreat, um, a small resort on the west coast of Bali. We used to be in Ubud, which is the more the cultural capital, and I call it the traffic capital of Bali. And now we're relaxed in a much more quieter area, less developed region. Uh, and I've asked Vic to discuss with me some things that are similar and some things that are different about Palawan and in
Master
the Philippines.
Ching, how nice. Master Ching, welcome.
I'm Master Ching,
Master Ching, welcome to Indonesia,
Bali.
Bali, Indonesia.
Mhm. Let's see, we get a little closer.
All right,
All
you
right.
say first.
Um, could you comment on what it's like in the summer in the country, or no, Palawan in the Philippines? And what months is summer in the Philippines? Because right now in Bali, summer is in July and August.
Who are you asking to comment?
You,
Me?
yeah, we're having a discussion.
Oh, oh yeah, a lot of Filipinos were asking me what is the weather here in Bali, but I think the weather here is much better than in Philippines because it's not humid here at this moment, and is it summer this time now?
It is summer in
Yeah.
July and August here.
It's summer here, but it's not humid. It's not too hot here. Even when we were in Ubud, it was not. It wasn't too much hot. It's not really hot. So
That's
I
it.
guess it's. I like it here. When it comes to the weather, I like it here when it is summer.
Could you compare that to how summer is in Palawan? It's in what months? What
Stop
months?
asking
What,
me.
we're having a discussion.
You do it.
If I remember right, summer in
Asking me. Do not ask
Palawan
me.
goes from, is it February or March? March, April, and May, and it's usually very hot with little to no moisture and that sort of thing. Um, but I would also note that in Philippines, it's a big region that goes north and south from here above Bali. That it also has different types of weather in different places. Palawan actually has better weather than most of the other parts of the Philippines. Uh, but until we came to Bali this summer, I wouldn't have believed that Bali was so nice. Um, Another thing I wanted to talk about with you that's different, or yeah, it's pretty different, is the money in the Philippines um, and in Indonesia. They have, of course, different currencies. But we were surprised when we came here, and the currencies are very big. Um, there was, oh, I think I'm out of money, Vic. Hmm, let's check and see if I have any money in here. Oh, I do have some big, larger bills. This is called a 100. Let's see, is it in the picture? Okay, 100,000 rupiah bill, and I think there are some bigger bills. 100,000 rupiah bill here in Indonesia. But in the U.S., that would be about $8. And there are smaller bills, of course. But in the Philippines, instead of being like 13,000 or 14,000 rupiah to a dollar, it's only about 50 pesos to the dollar. And so it's a lot of calculating in, let's see, calculating in zeros or taking zeros off to calculate how much the value of what you're buying here is. Um, and but similar to the Philippines, they have pictures on the bills, and some of them are famous people, as you saw on the other side. And notice the money, it says Seratus Ribu Rupiah. We had a little bit of Indonesian course yesterday, and if it says SE at the beginning, that means one. So we would say Ruta, probably means 10. Say Rutas Ribu means 1,000. And that probably looks backwards to you. But on the back side, uh, you have here famous places in in the Bank of Indonesia, etc., on their money. Whereas in the Philippines, they have natural places like the Banyan Terraces or pictures from Palawan on the money. So it is a little bit different. Um, I would like you also to enjoy this program. And
Info
do you have
boy.
Filipino money? Okay.
Info boy. Welcome to our channel, Info boy.
Hi,
Hello,
Info Boy.
guys.
We're talking about comparison of Palawan and Bali.
We have the money. We're gonna show you the money from Indonesia that is very, very high compared to Philippines. Like for example,
High in zeros.
high in zeros.
Mhm.
Like they have 10,000. And this 10,000 is how many dollars, Kevin?
Oh, it's not a dollar. It's about 80 cents.
80 cents, not even a dollar.
Maybe about 40 pesos.
How about this? How much
I
this in
already.
dollar?
Okay.
How much this in dollar? They got 100,000.
hmm Again, that's about $8.
$8.
Mhm.
100,000.
Mhm.
So
And the lowest one, the bill that they have is the 1,000. Can you show them 1,000? Yeah, this is 1,000.
really? This is the lowest one?
Lowest bill.
Sure.
No, it's a two. Yeah, 1,000. A 1,000 is the lowest bill, and that is, I would guess, about 8 cents. But they have some coins that are
And they
smaller.
have coin it's 500.
That may be 4 cents or 3 cents.
Oh, how much that would be? Maybe how much in Philippines?
I would say maybe about
Peso?
60 centavos or something. 60 centavos, I think.
60 centavos.
Mhm. Mhm.
Nakakatuwa yung pera nila dito, Info Boys.
Mhm.
Jeho, Ewan, I am the background. Hi, Jeho, my best friend, Jeho.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. And we're going to move on. Which we look at the money. We're going to talk a little bit about class. We took a short Indonesian class yesterday. It's called Bahasa Indonesian. It was taught at this resort. And we were given some words, and Bahasa means language. And they told us that Indonesia has 17,000 islands, and people speak about 500 plus different dialects. Okay, and so this language called Bahasa Indonesian was created so everybody could speak the same language and communicate across the different dialects. Is that like in the Philippines?
What?
Oh, that they create a language so that people can communicate from all over the Philippines because people have different dialects.
You know, every provinces in the Philippines has their own dialect, but the Filipino, no, the Tagalog is the national language, so everybody must understand.
Mhm. Is Filipino the same as Tagalog, or is it a little bit different? When people say, I speak Filipino or I speak Tagalog.
Tagalog is the language. Filipino is Filipino is and Tagalog is as the same national language, but when you say Filipino, it's the people. So when you use F for Filipino, it's the people, but when you say uh, Filipino, it's the language of the Philippines.
And that's equal to Tagalog or different?
Yes,
Okay.
Filipino is equal to Tagalog.
All right. All right. I have a list of things I wanted to compare before the end of the program, and the next one's very interesting. Um, language. What do people say in the Philippines when they say thank you? They say salamat. Do they do that in Indonesia?
Yeah, in Indonesia they say selamat instead of sa they say selamat.
But does it
Selamat.
mean the same thing if you say salamat?
Selamat.
Or does salamat mean hello?
Stop asking me.
Hello. If salamat means hello.
Just tell them. Stop
Mm-hmm.
asking me.
Mm-hmm. Uh, and you say terima kasih instead of salamat. Salamat in Filipino means thank you, and terima kasih in Bahasa Indonesia means thank you. I think in Balinese language, the island spoken language spoken here, they say sutsumo. That means thank you.
I'm not very good in language, so he will tell you more about it.
Okay. My next topic, number 4, we've had topics of climate and temperature, money and language, and topic number 4 is coffee and tea. Um, could,
Yeah, okay. I don't know you guys in Philippines. Do you know this animal? I know somewhere in Palawan. I remember when I was in elementary, we were hunting this kind of animal. We called it milo. We called it milo. And the smell of that animal, it's like an aroma for humans, you know. And these milo are eating the coffee beans, and the coffee beans will come out of that milo, that animal, as a clean one, and then here they call the beans from that they call that animal luwak.
luwak.
Yes, luwak. That animal they call it luwak, and then the poo of that animal, they pick it up and wash it because those poos are coffee beans. So they pick it up and wash it. They collect it and wash it and dry it, and then they roasted it.
And they do wash it 2 or 3 times. They
Yeah.
demonstrated this to us when we visited a coffee plantation, small one, and a tea plantation a few days ago.
And that is considered here the very expensive kind of coffee that
Mhm.
that comes from the poo of luwak.
Mhm. Would you like to try it? Did you like it, Vic, or not so good?
Yeah, I like it. I like it, but not much. The aroma is not really like the Arabic. I still want the Arabic one.
Mm. And I also tried it, and the first time I tried the Luwak coffee, I didn't think it was special, but as I was talking with the person who was selling it to me or trying to sell it to me, I felt like a mint like taste was going around my mouth in circle, and it was getting bigger, like starting at my tongue. Yeah. Uh, and I thought, "Ooh, that's cool. That's a cool." I never had that sensation from any beverage or food that it would just grow like that, and it wasn't a spicy taste at all. Um, so on Saturday we tried the luwak coffee as a couple. I'd gone in and tried it a few days earlier. We've been told about it, and I thought it was very peculiar. I'd seen some T-shirts where the person had on their T-shirt a picture of the luwak, and then the pool, and then drink, like a picture of somebody drinking coffee. And that's a T-shirt you can buy here in Bali. So it's not just in Bali though. We've had come to understand that people in Java and other places, Jakarta, they all drink this type of coffee a few days a week if they can. It's a little more expensive than other coffee. I like the coffee here in that people use buying the packets that you put in the hot water in the morning, you stir. Uh, it's kinds of remind me of what we called Turkish coffee years ago. Turkish coffee, where you uh, put the grounds in the water and you boil it, and then you serve it, and you let the ground settle and you drink it slowly. And you can add milk and cream if you want, or you can just drink it straight. Um, that's the kind of coffee I like here in Indonesia, better than regular instant coffee. Um, I think um, my wife doesn't like it so much, but I think it's a good taste. We also, at that plantation, not only tried one type of coffee, we tried Balinese bean. Balinese bean coffee is different than the Arabic coffee. They showed us the leaf difference, and the Balinese leaves are quite a bit bigger. And I wanted to let you know they gave us then their special coffees. There, we had at least 7 or 8 different coffees at that plantation. They gave us cocoa coffee, the chocolate and coffee, a coconut coffee with coconut and coffee in it. Uh, the coconut was browned, and so it had that caramel-like taste. There was ginger coffee, of course, and I, like I said, at this point I don't even remember how many different coffees they had. I think there was about 8, and then we tried also about 6 or 7 teas, uh, and each of them were special. I liked the mangosteen tea. Vic and Kenzie did too, but we also liked the whole variety, the lemongrass tea, the lemon tea, um, saffron tea with turmeric and that sort of thing. Um, and they serve it to us all in one tray. And so my wife and I got to try all the different drinks, and my daughter did too. It was quite impressive. So we felt like buying a lot, so maybe we'll bring some presents home to you. I'll say again, hi, Jiho and Info Boy. I hope you're doing okay. What's Master Cheng doing? I hope you're thinking about coming to Bali or Philippines if you're not there already. Um, moving on to topic number 5, vegetation and crops. Um, on our trip here, we've been able to go around Bali and see some things that are similar and different. I was hoping that Vic could come and share some of the highlights that she appreciated. We went to around the city, the town of Ubud. We went to special places like the orchid gardens, and we went to the butterfly park. Um, and then we drove up into the mountains. We didn't stop at the rice terraces, but we've seen plenty of rice. They usually grow rice or plant rice 3 times a year in most parts of Bali, depending on the kind of rice. I'm told that the more expensive rice is only twice a year. It takes a little bit longer. Um, we naturally the famous foods like nasi goreng. Nasi means in Indonesian rice. Uh, we've also liked the bananas. Were there some similarities or differences you want to share about the fruits or vegetables, Vic? I remember her getting some bananas, and she was telling me these are like bananas in the Philippines. Um, what were those bananas? It's called senoritas or teresas, the little bananas.
Hi, Palawan. AJ1 working mood. Katribo Palawan. Hello there. J1. Mangosteen tea is great. Yes, mangosteen. We tried mangosteen here when we went to that Luwak coffee shop.
Mhm.
We tried, they give us different kinds of tea, and one of it is mangosteen. Hi, Palawan. J1 Palawan will get back to you later on.
All right.
YouTube Bono. Hello, YouTube Bono.
Hi, I love YouTube, Bono.
Hi,
Great name.
host. Hi, sir.
Hmm.
Yeah, you two and Jay won't always there when I get live. So
You know, my favorite band is U2.
you
And of
two,
course, I like Bono too.
you two. Where is your friend?
Mm.
Where is your twins?
Mm. Mm. Did you? We're on the
Sir,
top.
me too. She said, "Me too." That's why he said, "Me too." Bono said, he loves you too
Mm-hmm.
band.
Mm-hmm. Um, did you see any fruits that were different here or vegetation? We've talked about the luwak coffee. Is there anything else that you've seen? Or is it all very similar to Palawan, in your opinion?
I told you, do not ask me. Okay,
This is a
just
live discussion.
okay, but
You
just
need two people to have a discussion.
you keep asking me. I don't ask you, so please.
No, well, anyway. Um, what were those little bananas called that you like?
Those are senoritas.
Senoritas. And they have those here. Um, the rice fields look pretty much the same as in the Philippines. I noticed coming here where we're at in Medellin when I saw the large rice fields. They had very small rows, like some look like only from this side of the room to the other side of the room, and some even smaller.
Yeah, we got rice terraces here also. We passed by when we came from other resort in coming here, and we saw wide rice terraces, but we were not able to stop and take a photo or a take a view and look at it because our driver is grabbing.
Mhm. Oh, okay.
So we were not able to get some scene of the rice terraces.
Oh, well, I'll jump ahead then. We talk about transportation and traffic.
Pinay in SK Lee. Hello. Hi, Pinay.
Hello,
Welcome.
Pinay.
Welcome. Don't forget to thumbs up, guys. Thank you sa mga nag-thumbs up. Pinay in SK Lee. Kamusta dyan, host? Ito, isinishare namin yung mga happenings dito na ang una namin pinag-usapan ay ang climate. Next is money, language, vegetable, and now we are going to talk about road. Pinay Iski, kamusta dyan, host? Pinay in Iski League, good afternoon. It's 5 in the afternoon here in South Korea. Oh, Pinay Iski is in South Korea. Hello there sa South Korea.
Mm-hmm.
Ito,
It's 4 o'clock here. 4.
Yeah, it's 5 in the afternoon there.
Mm-hmm.
Here it's 4 o'clock in Bali, Indonesia.
I
Yeah.
think it's the same in the Philippines.
So, number 6, we are going to talk about the road here, the street. They have a very narrow street here, and they are right drive. And
Left.
yeah, you have
Oh,
to.
they're on the right side of the car
Yeah,
when they drive.
yeah, they're on the right side. That's it. And Pinay in Eskili, hello po. Pinay in Eskili, advance 1 hour. Summer here now.
Mm.
Yeah, dito summer din, pero maganda lang dito. Walang humid. It's not humid here. Where
It's
are you, sis? We are in Indonesia, Bali, right now.
yeah.
Hello sa habi mo. Hi, sir. He said
Hello.
hello.
And we're enjoying about 26 degrees Celsius here. So it's a very
Okay.
nice summer weather here.
He said that here it's 1 hour advance.
Mm-hmm.
Where is 1 hour advance?
Mm.
In Korea? Not in
Okay,
Korea.
yeah, they're ahead. 1 hour.
Okay. Now,
So yeah, the roads are often very narrow. The government doesn't usually come in easily and tear up people's houses and say you have to make room for the road. So they just have very narrow roads for the most part. That is changing, of course, but very slowly. So they've added in the last 20 years many vehicles of transportation. I remember being here 12 years ago and I could bicycle. Now
yeah,
you can't.
okay. You have to take a break and read the message. Okay.
You can?
You don't go talk continuously.
Mhm.
You keep to go. Now we are going to read the message.
Mhm.
Pinayin is Lee advance 1 hour in the Philippines. How is Bali? Bali is good. There's no humid here. Now it's summer, but there's no humid. I think same weather in Philippines. I feel like better here in Indonesia because of humid. But they said when spring comes, it's much hot here, hotter here than in Philippines. I do not know. I
Mhm.
did not experience it.
I was in here April back many years ago, and April's a lot more hot and humid than now by far. So I
Mhm.
don't know why it's backwards to the Philippines, but it's just its location. We're much further south. We're in the southern hemisphere.
Okay.
We're south of the equator.
Now, going back about their street, as I said, their street is narrow, but I feel that most of the drivers here are well disciplined because
Mhm.
they I did not see any accident like that. I can imagine if the road like this is in Philippines, there will be a lot of accident there. But here, I did not see any accident.
There's
Yeah, they are very much disciplined.
polite too, for the most part.
Yeah, they give away, share their way. Yes.
They're patient with the other people, um,
And the next is about their food.
mm, especially in restaurants.
Mm. He will talk about the food. I will not talk about.
Oh, okay. Well, I really enjoy most of the food I had. The Some of the best was uh, right dishes that include like a soup, like they call it ayam soup or sota,
I
and
am. I hope it's
the
not bad.
chicken, and and they have coconut sauce in it. And one restaurant that I had really served a good version of it. The very first hotel we were at had a great version of the best version I've had of nasi goreng, and they served it automatically with satay, which is unusual. Um, Satay, though, is has a peanut sauce that's quite different than the sauce in the Philippines.
And yesterday he bought a soup or soap soup
A soup, huh?
soup from street vendor, and we ate this today and lunch because we were not able to. We ate in the restaurant yesterday,
Hmm.
so the one he bought, uh, we we did not eat yesterday, and uh, they put a like spicy. They added spicy, and it's so good. I like spicy food. Like Indian food is fully spicy. I like it. But they called it
Bakso,
batsoy.
bakso.
But the batsoy is totally different from Philippines.
What's the bakso in Philippines like?
Told you stop asking me.
We're doing a discussion. This is live chat. Anyway, this is the husband and wife talking here to the restaurant. I also know that the Balinese, because they're originally Hindu, there's a lot of vegetarians here, vegetarian food, and there's a lot of vegan food here, and I've tried some. The spicy ones are very, very good. Um, and they use sometimes a different vegetable than we have. The yellow potato, for example, here is sweet, but it's a different texture when it's in the soup. Um, and they use a lot of tofu and or fish balls, or here they have chicken balls and beef balls and other things they put in their soup. Um, I like their mia goreng too. Mia, of course, means noodles. Our daughter likes the more Western food, but each place we've been at is able to cook some. And whenever our daughters ask for things like a burger, they're big, over the top surprises, large and tasty. She had a
I have not.
cheeseburger this big yesterday.
I did not try the burger yet. I must try today. Oh, maybe tomorrow.
Mhm. Um,
About culture.
mhm. In general, design homes or clothing or things that you see
Okay, I'll say
visually.
it first.
Mhm.
Yeah, their homes are not. They are using like we call it tisa in Philippines. So their home is not really hot inside because not like in Philippines we use zero, which is very hot when you are inside the house. And another thing is every house it has there is more than one temples plus the big big statue.
Yeah, it's called a housing compound.
Yeah, and I think the families here lives in one families live in one compound, and the how do that when they how do you do that when they build their house there must be a rule to follow where are you going to build your house in which area because there is in every area there is a certain family that must stay in that area so you cannot just build your house in the compound in a family compound anywhere you like there is a rule to build your house where where your house must be so because that is their culture.
For example, the temple she mentioned must be facing east part of the yard. So everything's based on the north, south, east, west uh, system. And certain things, like maybe the younger brother's room is on the west, or the younger new married wife lives with her husband on the south. Those kind of rules are what's in place when you are in these compounds. Has anyone else seen such compounds? Maybe in Korea. Uh, let's go on to add
Pinay,
clothing.
okay,
Okay, go ahead.
Pinay in Iskili, can you, if you are there, you can comment so you can see the color.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Um, let's see. Is clothing pretty much the same here, or did you notice something different about clothing here?
Now their clothing is, I feel it's much nicer. In Philippines, it's also nice, but we have like freedom what we want to wear. But here, they usually wear according to their culture, and it really look them very good. Like the men are still usually wear skirt,
Hmm.
or we call it patadyong,
They call it sarong here,
sarong, and it really looks good on them.
and they often wear a head covering if they're in informal work, like cultural things like hotels and driving vehicles.
Mm.
Um, and I learned when I got here that the government has made a rule that says every 15 days, everybody in the Philippines wears their national clothes.
In the Philippines,
And I mean Indonesia. Indonesia. The government has made this rule recently.
every
So
15
days. It has something to
days.
do with the moon. So,
Oh,
uh,
it has a celebration. It goes with the celebration, of course.
mhm.
They like festival.
But in this
Festival.
case, I think they wanted to enable anybody of their Christian tradition, and there's Christians on this island, or they're Muslim, or they're Balinese. They wear their own culture clothes on that day and recognize it and say, we are all Indonesian, but we are have different clothing and different traditions. So it's kind of a unifying, but yes, recognizing differences thing that the government's doing.
Another thing, they have a festival celebration. How many times a month?
Um, Too often. I think they have hundreds of thousands of celebrations on Bali every year, and some neighborhoods have several a month. Uh, and there's lots of neighborhoods. And then there would be state celebrations or religious celebrations, um, almost nonstop. Um, I was going to say one thing about the roads in here. I have almost never seen a dirt road or gravel road here. In the Philippines, we still see a lot of dirt or gravel roads, and so Bali. It has about 4 million people, plus a lot of tourists come by, and they've been able to put in a lot of the blacktop roads.
Also, they have a lot of waterfalls here.
Mhm.
We went to the big one, and it's really very good, very beautiful.
Tanganan Falls near Ubud, East maybe Ghana region. Um, we also have taken time to listen to some music and watch some dancing. One morning we got up early and started a long tour, and we went to see Barone and Chris dancing. Uh,
Guys, I would like you to show what is around the resort. I will see if will not be disconnected, but I just want to show you. Okay,
so,
come with me.
and we've talked about architecture.
Whoever's still there. That lady, she was the one who taught us about the language, Balinese language. Can you see it? GA once saw this area yesterday, but I erased it because of the music. I am actually bringing a laptop. Yeah, the problem here, there is no signal in our, I mean, there's no Wi-Fi in our room, so we need to go in the lobby to be able to go live and to have Wi-Fi. I don't have Wi-Fi in the room. It's very hard for us who are staying here. Ang ganda! Yes! Nakita mo to, Jiwon, kahapon. Kaso lang na-erase ko. In-erase ko kasi. Pero ngayon, na-request ko na okay naman sila na wala munang music. Kanina nag-swim na ako eh. Pati yung anak ko. So, maaga kami nag-swim. Maganda nga ngayon, no? Wala masyadong, hindi masyadong mainit. Sige, pasok na ako sa loob kasi baka maputulan ako ng wifi. Hello!
Thank you so much for
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tomorrow after lunch.
Yeah,
We
okay.
can tour of duty.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you so much. ma'am.
Okay. Ang dilim dito. Hindi mataas kasi yung kanilang ilaw. Ganda naman dyan. GA1, ang ganda. Super. GA1, ganda naman dyan. Pinay, NL, NSL. Ay, sandali lang ha. Na ako eh. Pasensya na sa pagbasa ha. Kasi medyo bulol ako eh. Pinay in Eskeli. Dito po may ginagawa lang kasi anak ko may tupak. Salamat sa inyo. Salamat. She said they are just here. They are just there listening and watching. Background lang ako ate, nasa trabaho. Yes, they said they're just watching there, but
Mhm.
They're at work, so
Yeah, it's that time of day.
mhm.
Hmm. Yeah, we wish you could come here. In any case, we hope you're having a good day. If you have any thoughts or questions, feel free to comment. Let's hear
But
something.
if you plan to come here, make sure you bring an extension. I'm gonna show you. This is very
Yeah,
important.
yeah. Traveling, you have to be ready for all kinds of things.
Oh my. How come it's off?
It takes a lot to put it in. That's why. I think mine's easier to get. I'll show you
Oh
on mine.
yeah, it's there already. Why didn't you tell me that before? I don't know if
All
it's
right.
wrong.
This is the kind of plug you need when you travel to Indonesia. Okay, and get a multi uh, plug in here, uh, and you use that, but you need this type of socket connection.
Yeah, this round. Yeah, this must be round. I think this is price is 250.
Hmm.
250 2000.
I'm not sure. I didn't buy any
I
yet.
think
We've
200.
been
I
borrowing them
think
at our
200.
house.
And I borrowed three of these from the resort.
That's very nice.
Mhm.
It used to be when I would travel in the Philippines, we'd be lucky to come up with one of those at the resorts if we needed an adapter when we came in from overseas. Mhm.
So what is the next topic that you are going to share?
Um, well, I thought we'd talk again a little bit about the dancing and the music. I love the music here. I find it very relaxing. The theater program that we watched that one day, I could understand more of it than usual because it was written down for me. I think when I was here 12 years ago and I went to see a similar dance, there was nothing written down. I could see that there were seven acts in the play or drama, and I could tell what was happening in each one. But I'm a Westerner. My wife and daughter, they could tell immediately what was going on. It started with um, a God and a fight, a struggle for good and evil, and it continued on from there with different characters wearing different masks or having their face painted like monkeys or dragons or different creatures that we don't have in the mythology of Indonesia. Yeah. Uh,
One thing I noticed here also, guys, when we went around during my first stay in Karma Mayura Resort, I did not see any beggar,
beggars.
any beggar. Now I don't know if it is a rule. There's a rule that beggar is not allowed here.
Mhm.
Pinay in S K Lee GA1. Hello, sis.
Hello
I am
again.
sorry to ask.
Are you staying there for good? Asked P9 and Ski Lee. Are you staying here forever?
Okay. Wait a minute. Pinay in remove your hand. Remove your hand, please. Pinay in S K Lee GA1. Hello, sis. Pinay in S K Lee. I'm sorry to ask. Pinay in S K Lee. Are you staying there for good? You're asking us? No, no. We are just having a vacation.
And doing comparisons.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, we will be going home back to Palawan by 14.
On Saturday the
Yeah.
13th.
JA1, hi, Miss South Korea.
Mm.
Pinay in SK Lee. I see. Yeah. Vacation lang, but something bad happened in my family in Philippines. So we need to go back to Palawan on 14. Pinay in SK Lee. Sa Palawan kayo, sis? Yes, sa Palawan po. May mga videos po kami in Palawan. Jiho Ewan, I can't do commenting here because I'm working. No problem,
No
Jiho.
problem.
It's fine. Pinay Ineski, 3 beses ako nakapunta doon. Wow, really? Did you visit Port Barton? We are from Port Barton. Pinay Ineski, Lee, Jiho, oh, sis, no probs. Yeah, that's the way you read the when you go live. You have to read the name first and then their comment.
Mhm.
So
Well, I noticed Ji Ho Iwan said, I miss South Korea. I went to South Korea once, and there are a few similarities between the temples here and the South Korean ones that I remember.
Pinay Iniskili. Saan banda yun sis? Oh, if you go to Rojas, in the left side in San Jose, before Rojas, San Jose is part of Rojas. San Jose, then you go there to the west. Port Barton ang diretso niyan.
Straight over the mountains
Yes, and
on
then
Snake Road.
San Vicente.
Mhm.
But this time, there's no direct yet in San Vicente. They did not pass Port Barton. They go direct to San Vicente. Yes. Pinay Iniski, San Banda, Pinay Iniski, Lynn, nakapunta kami dyan sa Puerto Princesa. Oh, sa ano, medyo papuntang bundok siya. Papuntang north. Pag pumunta ka ng El Nido, Rojas, yun. Madadaanan doon yung parang Y na kasi yun siya eh. Yung parang siya lang yung nagsanga. Papasok kasi yun. Pinay-Niskillin, malapit lang sa Australia. Ang Australia sa south yun. Sa ano kami, sa north. Pinay-Niskillin, nakapunta kami sa Falls Australia, sa Puerto Princesa, tapos doon sa Underground River, but wanna go back there again. Yes! If you go back there, try to keep in touch with me. Maybe we are there. Yeah. Pinay-Niskil, balik pa ako. Yes, you should, you must. Pinay-Niskili need to spend more. Pinay-Niskili for vacation. Pinay-Niskili, oh, I see. There is a new one in San Rafael. We stayed there in Asturias, Palawan. They have a very big water parks. But we were fortunate and lucky when we stayed there because their water park was free. Yes.
To those people who are staying there.
Yeah, for those only who are staying there because they are still finishing it. So
They were renovating a swimming pool there, so we couldn't use that pool, and they said, go ahead and use the water park all week.
pinainis ko talaga sis. Sige sis. Ang pinainis ko I mean to save more. Yes, you you need you need to save more. Ang daming resort doon. If you visit again Palawan, don't forget to visit El Nido. Then El Nido and Port Barton. Either which two are you going to visit first? There is a direct van from there going to both places.
Mhm.
Yeah, but we have not been to Underground River yet. Not yet.
We'll wait till our daughter's a little bit bigger.
Yeah. But Port Barton, if you go to Port Barton, you must go to the island, and then you will stop over in the island where they call Lulubog Lilitaw. Usually in the morning, you can see big starfish like that. Starfish, very nice. Different colors, unique designs. Yes, sis, I will. Yeah. Sa Puerto rin kami, nag-ano rin kami sa Puerto. May bahay din kami sa Puerto, bahay kubo, parang squatter. But at least we don't need a hotel when we go to Puerto. So We have a house to stay. Lilo Island, nakapunta kami. Sis, Lilo. I'm not familiar with Lilo Island. Baka yun na nga ang Lilo, yung lulubog lilitaw. Yes. I think that's what they call Lilo Island. It can be accessible also from San Vicente.
Hmm.
It's like between San Vicente and Port Barton, Lilo Island. That is where you can find lots of starfish. Oh sis, yan na yun. Oh yeah.
Nice to see you guys.
You have to read it. So you learn to speak Tagalog.
Okay,
You
what
have
does
to learn.
yun na yun mean?
Yun na yun. Yun na yun. It means that's it. That is what you're talking about is that's the one.
Mm. And what's this Lilo Island nakapunta kami sis?
It means they went there already. Lilo Island is the one where we went to see the starfish.
Mm.
Lulubog Liltao. That's why they call it Lilo Island.
Okay. Let's see if we missed anybody up here.
No, I think what is there is only Pinay in Esquili and
Well, I haven't heard anything
GOA1.
from Catribo, Palawan. Have they
Hey,
commented at all?
do not go up because someone new is coming. Ang
Okay.
kulit ng ang kulit ng kasama ko. Keep it down.
No, I just wanted to know who that person was who hadn't commented.
You really cannot. You don't really expect anybody to comment. You know,
Okay. All right.
when they show up, it's their freedom. So do not force them to comment because they need to be free. And thanks to Pinay and Eskili and Jiho Iwon, who is always there. And there is another one there, just listening. I'm waiting for Mommy, Happy Mommy. I think he is working. Jiho Owen, si Habi mo, ate, hindi siya marunong magsalita ng Tagalog.
Siya marunong magsalita
You
ang
read this
Tagalog?
one. You read first the name.
Jiho
Hindi.
Iwan wrote, si habi mo ate hindi siya marunong magsalita ang Tagalog.
Naang. Hindi.
Nang Tagalog.
Nahihirapan siya sa ang at saka sa nang. Mga at saka nang, nahihirapan siya. Halos sila na mga Westerner, mahihirapan silang salita. Ewan ko ba? Hindi naman mahirap. Nang, ang, mga. You say it. Nang
Tagalog.
Mga.
Nang mga.
Ang.
Mga. Mga.
Bata. Ay. Makukulit. Katulad mo.
Is she makulit or nice to you?
Someone wants to see us. Please comment, guys, and say hi from Indonesia. We are saying hi to you all.
Coming back to Philippines next week.
Yeah. Oh yeah, hindi pa pala alam ni Pinay in Iskili. Tingnan mo na lang sa sa previous downloads ko mga 2 weeks ago. No, not 2 weeks. That's last week. Last week may downloads ako. You will see. Kasi pagsasabihin ko dito ngayon parang I will feel bad. So na lang. Tingnan mo na lang doon. Alam na yon ni Jiho Iwon. Alam na yon niya. Hello there. Someone is coming. We are saying hi from Indonesia.
Yeah, hello.
Comment and say I gonna make you a caller. So I will see who you are. Now he went away.
Okay.
You will see who's
He's
coming and
scared.
watching because here.
Oh, okay.
But it's fine. At least, like for example, once they click, it means it added views.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't matter if they stay or not. But
Mm-hmm.
we'll be lucky that there are three people there.
Mm-hmm. Especially when they're working, because it's only
Yeah.
4 o'clock and 3 o'clock.
They just JA1
Mm-hmm.
is always there every time. Like yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
she was there, but I erased it because of the music.
Oh, don't be afraid. I want to say we're gonna get ready to walk to the beach or get a lift to the beach. We hear it's not a pretty white beach here, but it's a dark beach. But we love to go looking for shells and stuff, and we're gonna get ready to do that pretty soon. Let us know and say hi. And this is our YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm. I'm going now.
Well, I could show them the tour around, and we'll give you a chance to comment.
But
I want to
before
show you this beautiful wall hanging here beside us. This it's made of it's on cloth, and you see these kind of things. There's a lot of artwork here in Bali, and I don't get to show you so much of it. Um, there's a lot of heavy furniture here made from different woods. Some of them are local woods, and some of them are not local. They can get them from Java or other places. Um, let me slow down. Um, our room is up this way, as Vic had shown earlier in the program. But I want to show you the roof that my daughter loves to look at and meditate on. This is a traditional roof. Do you have this kind of roofs where you're at? The detail made of bamboos and the architecture on the ceiling. And there's a lot of stonework here as on different structures. So this is even just leading into the restroom. Uh, there is, as I said, a lot of nice places to have a meal here, and the swimming pool is behind me. My daughter's been spending 3, 4, 5 hours a day in the pool since we got here, and the idea of the lily climbing out is very important here to them, just like in China and Japan and other cultures. Above us, you run into these gods. There's gods everywhere in the street, and this is a gong-like device. If you hit it with a stick, that kind of reminds me of Korean temples. And there's even artwork to be appreciated on the ground. That one of the dolphins. We're just showing people around. Over there, you can get a massage in that hut. Yeah, we're famous here. There's a lot of Australians in the pool.
How's your corn crop going?
I I don't know. Maybe the aliens are gonna take it. They like to eat those things.
They tell me you're having a good crop now. It's stopped raining.
I get it rained a lot. I hope it stops for harvesting.
Huh?
But they don't harvest the corn till later, so it's okay.
Well, they tell me on the news
Uh-huh.
because they're very excited.
They should
It's
be.
not raining and the weather has warmed up and the corn is growing as high as an elephant guy.
And these kind of things also remind me of uh, Japan. They often have lights set up like this. So as a whole, um, we're having a nice visit here, and I hope you can come enjoy us here. I'm gonna walk back into the dark. I can see comments. I haven't been able to read the comments yet, so I'll go back to the restaurant. Okay, here's some comments. Happy Momi, this is Pinay and Skilai. Happy Momi Haido tutorial. Wow. And it is a nice place, and I hope you can get a break from whatever you're doing and enjoy it. We have woodpeckers out our door. We've got birds making beautiful music in the mornings and late at night, uh, and traditional cowbells are not to stay here. We have not cowbells, but wooden devices with another wood hitting together that makes the sound of for the cows when you see them walking around. Over there's a nice old a new house on the compound, and there's always a crown on these buildings representing the god or royalty that could be in each family or each one of us. Um, Here's where we had our Bahasa class yesterday. Bahasa means language, and we had the Indonesian class here in this setting, just near the restaurant. Let me continue and try to read people's comments for a second. I've got Happy Moment. That's from Pinay Skili. Happy Moment, a Haido tutorial. And Pinay Skili said thank you. And Pinay Skili said my husband went there last February. Wow. I hope you can get there too. And Pinay Skili said he said it's like Philippines but more mixed in culture, but the people are okay. That was Pinay Skili. I missed somebody up here. Happy Moment said hello, sir. Uh, and I say howdy back. Uh, Happy Momi Haido tutorial. And Pinay Skili said happy Momi Haido tutorial too. Um, anyway, this is the kind of thing we're up to. Of course, we're trying to get our daughter to enjoy things besides just YouTube, but she seems to be at it again. What's that in your hand? You have YouTube there? Yeah, she's got YouTube on again. Oh. Well, anyway, we'll go take a walk to the beach very soon. Hope we're open for some final comments if you're there. Um, I need to go back to the room and make sure I have the sandals on that I need for walking because I don't think these are the ones I'm going to take to the beach. Let's find out what else you can see from the front entrance here. There's mountains here in western Bali. Don't know if you can see them in the gray day that we're having right now. I do hope it doesn't rain on us when we go out. In the meantime, I'm going to be uh, getting ready to sign out. Oh,
Just sign out without asking.
I wasn't. That
You
was a
have to
warning.
read. You have to read it.
I just read them all.
Are you sure?
Mhm.
Oh, Happy Mommy is there.
My happy mommy again.
You said you read it.
I read it all.
Okay. Happy Ma. Wow. Pinay ni Skilly. Happy Mommy. Hey, the tutorial. Pinay ni Skilly. Thank you. Pinay ni Skilly. My husband went there last February.
I told her to bring. You should bring her next time.
Yeah, you must come. It's a very nice place. Pinay ni Skilly. He said it's like Philippines but more mixing culture, but the people are okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. Happy Mommy. Happy Mommy, salamat sa pagpunta mo. Thank you so much. You got new friend there who are staying with us also. Happy Pinay Iniskili. yung computer ko na isa sa sobrang kulikot ko sa aking mobile
Mm.
na hindi ko na magamit yung mouse. Kaya mas mabuti pa wala akong mobile eh guys.
What'd she say?
What?
What did she say?
Kevin, stop asking them. Salamat din po. Okay, basahin mo.
Bye-bye.
You look, are you ready?
Salamat danam po sa pag-welcome.
Did you understand?
Terima kasih. Mafa.
Kevin, they don't
Masala.
understand.
Sama-sama.
Of course. They need to get English.
Oh, okay. Do you mean thank you and
May pagkaburit din
welcome?
kasi ito minsan eh.
Who's burit? Who's burit?
Stop it, please.
Okay. I'm getting silly. So it's about time for me to hang up. I do want to thank you again for coming to Kevin Soda's channel and participating.
Kevin
in-
Stoda.
Okay, in Vic's channel. All right. Take care.
Ate, background na ako kasi nagluluto ako. Okay, walang problema. You want to go somewhere? You want to go somewhere?
Yeah. Are you gonna hang on? Are you guys gonna hang on?
No, yeah, I have to stay.
All right.
Ang kulit mo kasi.
Okay, we have to
You
get
have
ready
go
and
now.
get ready to walk. We still have a little bit of time, but I go up to the room.
Okay.
And thank you for coming and keep being active.
Okay, Kevin, I downloaded the Google already, but I do not know why it's under Internet Explorer.
You download it from there.
Yeah.
I don't think it
I
matters.
erased already the Internet Explorer. I deleted it. But when I downloaded it, show up there. It means that the Google is under Internet Explorer and I don't want that. Kainis talaga. Sa sobrang no burit gani daw, nakakatuwa naman si sir. Kakainis kasi, tanong ng tanong, di na lang magsalita ng magsalita, tatanong-tanong pa. Ayaw ko nga tinatanong ako. Huwag mo na siya awayin din. Masunog din, niluluto ko ba, matutuwa ko sa inyo. Happy Mami, meron kaming pinag-usapan kanina about Bali here about Bali dito sa inistayan namin. Saka sa kultura nila. Diyon sa unang namin, sa the beginning. Ang kulit kasi niyan pag nagsama kami, tanong ng tanong. Hindi makapagsalitang mag-isa, magtanong pa. Mayroon bang niknik din dito, pero hindi katulad sa Pilipinas. Sabi ko sa kanya kahapon, kung pwede kaming, wag na naming antayin yung 14 ba, uwi na kami. Kaso, yung ticket pala nakasama sa booking namin pagpunta dito sa resort. Kaya hindi kami makaalis. Happy Mami Hido tutorial. Sige, ate. Kawal ka lang nang makinig lang ako. Wakal ka lang, kawal. Wakal ka lang. Pinainis kay Ops lang yan, sis. Hello, Coop 437. Welcome! Si Kop lagi yan din nagsushow up din yan si Kop. Minsan siya yan ang una. Pinainis Kili, happy naman siya. Oo, maano talaga yan siya. Happy gulaki. Happy gulaki. Happy Mami Hido tutorial. Bow, buang siya. Kay nagsasalita mag-isa. Pinainis Kilitor pa nga siya thank you sa pag-tour sa amin sa Bali at sa hotel niyo. Kevin, they said thank you for touring them.
Oh,
for
you're
guiding
welcome.
them. Welcome daw. Coop 437, hello.
Sama-sama.
Uh, he said sama-sama, it means welcome. Welcome sa Bahali? What is the
Bahaza.
bahasa? Bahasa. Hello. Hi. Terima kasih. Sama-sama. Pinaineski, Coop 437, hello. Coop 437. Coop 437, Hiya Love. Coop 437 at Pinay in SK. Lee, hi there. Hey there. Pasensya na kayo guys ha, sa pagbasa ko. Bulol, sa sobra pang bulol. Happy Mami, Hido Tutorial. Oo gani, salamat kay Sir. Gintor niya kami kanina, pati balibong balibong ang ginapakita niya. Anong balibong? Balibong. Oh, maganda kasi yung sa sa malapit sa sa swimming pool. Ang ganda ng swimming pool nila. Tapos maganda ang resort nila. Tapos sana kung may wifi lang sana doon sa room namin, may tunog ng ibon doon, non-stop. Tunog ng ibon. You installed another one? You installed the Chrome?
Mhm.
Oh, Google Chrome I installed. But I want that Explorer to disappear.
I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm just getting rid of Google.
Yung computer kong isa kasi, sa sobrang pindot ko ng aking mobile, hindi na gumana yung aking mouse sa computer. Kaya, gi-refresh ko, ang nangyari, yung mga dinownload ko, including group, Chrome, nawala. Kaya, hindi ko magamit, hindi ako maka-open ng YouTube kasi walang Google Chrome.
It says sign in to your Google Chrome. You have to sign in.
Sign in Google Chrome?
I don't know your Google Chrome.
Oh, the Gmail?
Just go in there.
Okay. Pinay Niski, God bless all, Pinay Niski. Who's been to your video? Thank you so much, Pinay. Oh yeah, thank you so much. Condolence from Pinay. Salamat, salamat. Ano yun eh, nangyari yun nung 3 days kami doon sa unang resort. Kaya naghingi kaagad ako ng video. Buti naman yung kapitbahay namin nagpadala ng video kasi from family ko wala silang video na kinuha. Log in muna ako. Pinay in his case says condolence to us.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for your prayers too.
Can you put your mouse there?
Mouse.
Email.
You want this mouse?
Yeah, put it there. Is this? This is in. This is not English. This is.
No, you can still write your password. I don't. Just write your password. Email. It says email here.
What is my email? Oh. Can you please read those things?
Mm-hmm.
You have to read the name
I think it's
first.
your Google email. Right. Be nice. What's Kupo 437? Hello.
No, no, yeah, yeah, already. I read those already. Yeah.
Sa Palawan says anong alita nyo daw Bisaya din di ba?
You say Tagalog. Tagalog.
Pin, Pinay
You say
in
Tagalog.
Skili.
He is asking what is the language in Palawan. What is the
Officially, it's
Tagalog?
Tagalog, but I in the place where we've been, the places we've been, we hear more people speak actually Visayan languages and dialects, at least at home in the places we visit. That could be because of Vic's family,
What
so we
is
visit a lot.
Visayan?
Hmm.
No.
We hear Cebu,
Gapatal
Cebuano, and Ilonggo.
gapatal ka lang istorya. Most of the Palawan people, even they came from Palawan, from Negros or from
Mm,
other provinces, which is not Tagalog, when they arrive in Palawan, their children
mm.
speak Tagalog.
Yeah, but when I travel, I meet more that speak the other language because I'm traveling with you.
Pinay ni Skilly, it's hard for him to read para matuto ba. Ano, oh, Palawan, mostly Tagalog talaga mga salita, kahit na mga Bisaya. 'Pag nagtagal na sila sa Palawan, yung mga bata Tagalog na talaga. Mm. Kasi sa school Tagalog talaga. Hindi talaga nila maiwasan yung ano, yung Tagalog. Kahit sa bahay, magtatagalog talaga. Oh, password.
It said something's wrong with your email.
Oh, Gmail. At
Uh,
baradero@gmail.com. Okay, space. Okay, space.
yeah, try it again. Better. And now you put your password. Yes, grave. Pinay Skili says it's hard for him to read, and I said grave.
Grabe.
All right, now it's in Filipino. I don't know how to change it back. I mean,
So,
Indonesian. I can't help you with that. Bye bye.
okay, I have to ask Lina. Is Lina still
But when
there?
you change countries, it'll switch back to Filipino.
No, 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 no. Kevin, please bring this to Lina.
Lena is not here. She's in her room.
Oh,
It's almost 5 o'clock before.
oh, maybe you can find her in the reception.
You can ask this gentleman.
I am here, Kevin.
I don't know that you're gonna get me.
Go. Nag upload siya ng Google Chrome. Tapos yung language nag ano sa sa Indonesian language. Bye-bye, sir. Nakakatuwa. Nakakatuwa ka. Tawa ako ng tawa. Ah, ano, gusto niya matuto, kaso lang, ewan ko, ba't nahihirapan siya mag-Tagalog? Samantalang marami naman siyang alam na mga languages. Marunong siya mag-Spanish, marunong siya mag-German, may konti siyang Japanese. Yung Tagalog, nahihirapan siya. Tapos yung Tagalog, 'pag nagtanong siya sa akin, kung ano lang yung naririnig niya, yun ang itanong niya. Tapos yung naririnig niya, mali-mali yung kanyang pronunciation. So, hindi ko maintindihan kung ano ang tinatanong niya.
Pass. How do you say pass? What are they? 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 What
Pero marami sa kanila, di marunong mag-English. Pag nag-ano sila, Pinay ni Skilly, daming foreigners sa Palawan, sis. Oo, marami. Marami. Dito marami rin sa Ubud. Marami. Maraming foreigners sa Ubud. Happy Mami, yung mga isda mo sa bahay mo, te. Pinapanood ni Mar bago pinasa niya sa akin. Si Kinsey naliligo. Oo, bagong upload yun kay Kinsey. Bagong upload yun kay Kinsey kanina umaga. Pinay ni Skilly. They like Palawan beside nature. Yes. I like Palawan also. Lahat yata gustong-gusto ng Palawan eh. Happy Mami, hi do tutorial. Akala niya di ko alam na andyan ka sa Indonesia. Panay kwento niya, andyan daw kayo. Dalaga lang. Ibig sabihin, hindi ko ba nasabi sa kanya na dito pa kami? Hindi niya siguro na-gets yung sinabi ko na babalik kami sa Palawan. Sa 14. Mga 5 o'clock, mag-ano kami, punta kami sa beach, 5 o'clock. Titingnan ko kasi dun sa titingnan ko kung ang bato ba nila ay pareho doon sa nilagay nila sa bathroom namin na napaka-smooth. Ewan ko kung natural yun. Titingnan ko kung may makita pa ako sa beach na gano'n. Kasi ang ganda ng bato nila. Hindi ko naman nakikita sa tabi ng daan. Pero parang hindi naman siya, yung nilagay nila sa bathroom, parang hindi naman siya yung galing sa machine. Smooth talaga siya na parang natural yung dating. Sana nga may makita ako sa beach. Saka pag-uwi ko, saka kumukuha ako ng mga bato doon sa bathroom. Iuwi ko ng Pinas. Kasi ganun kasi ako pag may mga things ba, nagdadala ako, then susulatan ko from Indonesia. Iba kasi yung binibili mo eh, at iba naman yung nature. So that's
We
it.
have to go now
We will go now.
to the beach.
Okay, guys, salamat sa inyo. Pupunta na kami sa beach ngayon.
Mhm.
Salamat talaga, guys. Babalikan ko kayo siguro mamaya. I-ano ko kayo bukas sa mga bago diyan si Pinay in Eskili. Yan, babalikan kita. Yung
Bye-bye.
mga iba diyan, suki na yan sila. Salamat ha, Pinay Niski. Heido Tutorial, salamat sa inyo. GA1, salamat. Salamat. Mayroong pumasok pero ano lang, tumitingin lang yan, pero okay lang. Take your time, sis. Salamat. Bye-bye. Titingnan ko, nakailan ako dito. I will see. God bless, ang Pinay. Thank you. God bless to all. God bless to all. God bless. I gotta tell you kung magkano. J1, salamat. Salamat guys sa inyo. Napakalo ng ayaw mag-click. Ayaw yata ako pa-end eh. Ayaw mag-end. Doesn't want me to end. See? There you are. End. There you are.
That mouse is not nice.